direction, build better skills, see new approaches, and come away with more confidence. While the advice you'll find here is usable for every working parent, it's your life and family, and career and relationships, and you'll decide what to take away and what to act on. As you begin to consider the practical advice you find in this book, I believe you'll find the real benefit of getting some guidance and get a fresh take on your working parent communications, as one of my recent clients did. Rob was a new father whose first child had been born mid-pandemic. Working remotely in an industry not known for candor around caregiving issues, and still within the first year of a pressured new job, he agonized over when and how to bring up his caregiving needs with his colleagues. During our session, we unpacked his apprehensions and covered various ways to talk about his schedule, all while coming across as a committed, on-it professional. After an hour of rapid back and forth, Rob paused. "If I'm not as worried about how to talk about career and parenting," he told me, "I can spend more of my time worrying about my actual work and the baby." That's exactly it. The more comfortable and confident you are talking about working parenthood, the more you'll be able to focus on the things that really matter.
Section 1. Listen and be heard. Have productive and balanced conversations. 1. 4 conversations every overwhelmed working parent should have. By Joseph Grenny and Brittany Maxfield. Quick takes. Ask yourself who you are and what you want. Talk about your career and family commitments with your boss and colleagues. Define common goals for your children with your spouse or partner. Open up to your kids about the pressures you feel and what you want. Working parents sometimes struggle with the feeling that they are either letting down their family or not meeting their career goals. It can be hard to strike the right balance. As with most of the challenges we face at work, having an open and honest conversation is one of the first steps toward finding a solution. If you're able to talk about the issue, you can often resolve it, or at least come to a compromise. One of us, Brittany, became a mom 8 years ago and went through this experience of renegotiating boundaries in an intentional way. The other, Joseph, saw how Brittany's skill in doing this not only made Brittany happier, but also changed our whole company culture to be more supportive of working parents. If you are a parent looking to establish and sustain a healthier balance, for yourself, your children, and even your organization, there are 4 specific types of conversations we recommend having. A conversation with yourself. The first ongoing conversation you need to have is with yourself. You must clarify who you are and what you want before you can confidently negotiate your boundaries. If you fail to hold this initial conversation, emotion can override reason, and it's easy to get caught up in an unwinnable game of pleasing someone else rather than choosing what is right for you. Having this conversation with yourself first will make all the other conversations less stressful. A conversation with your boss and colleagues. View this as an ongoing tactical conversation in which you negotiate the specifics of your schedule and workload. Sit down with your boss and teammates and let them know of your passion for your career and your work-related goals, and then unapologetically share how your family commitments relate to these priorities. For example, you might say, "I want to manage large projects. I'm at my best when I'm getting important things done. I'm willing to sprint for short periods of time to ensure that everything works, but these sprints will have to be occasional. I also intend to be a consistent presence in my children's lives." Having laid out these principles frankly, check to see if your colleagues are expressing mild disappointment, support, or simply concession. If they buy in grudgingly, you should expect worse when your boundaries cost them in specific ways. It's possible that your teammates won't support the life you are committed to creating for yourself. But remember, even if this conversation goes poorly, you haven't failed. Knowing where everybody stands will provide you with the information you need to make the best choice about how to move forward with your career. You might determine that leaving the organization and finding a more supportive company is the best way for you to reach your goals and avoid the alternative, a slow, inexorable path to separation.